Come here. Come, no, stop smearing.
Hi, everybody! Welcome to another episode of The Quick and the Mad, a D&D actual live play, where, well, all the players are just... We have no idea what the fuck they're doing anymore. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing. Anyways, going around the table today, we've got... Let's go ahead and start with Rory.
I'm Taurus Luna. I play Rory, the artificer. What is it? Battlesmith? Whatever it's called. Whatever. I have a steel defender, and I defend my allies in battle.
Oh, she messing with the commands again. Oh, she's next, but...
I always mess with the commands. What the hell are you talking about? I have one for this whole entire thing, so I don't have to do shit.
Except for typing the command.
Yeah, I gotta remember what I did it as.
Exactly. You've got so many commands. How do you even keep... What, do you got like a spreadsheet of all the shit that you throw on my server?
Yeah, that's what exclamation point commands is for.
That's literally what it's for. And honestly, I don't remember shit about my character, so yeah.
You're, if I remember correctly, she's a Asimar cleric, blah 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 blah. She does healing
That's
touchy
accurate.
stuff.
Yeah, that's accurate. Who the fuck
She-
knows what my character is anymore?
I do, because I've got your character sheet in front of me.
Yeah, so do I. Still don't know what it is.
Straight up, the character was influenced by me because she only played a changeling paladin up until that point. But
Interesting
now I'm
point
proud of her
from
because she
that
plays all sorts
character.
of different characters.
I'm about to say, I don't know if I could just handle playing just one type of character.
I enjoy my stuff, thank you very much.
Hey, all the power to you.
And last, we have Analeus.
I'm Jordan. I play Analeus, a tiefling fighter that has a proud stance about her. 2 weapons, mother and father on her back. Mother being her throwing hatchet, and father being her scimitar.
What did I say about carrying your parents on your back? They're a bad weight on your life.
I,
Found the command.
I noticed. I'm very proud of you.
Aw, you should be. I'm the only reason you have as many as you do.
I normally just talk to my chat. I rarely post anything in the chat itself. Austin, would you like to tell her good girl?
You told him to keep that out of this chat.
Yeah,
Hey,
but it
girl.
makes you fluffer. But it makes you flustered, and I think that's funny.
Good girl.
You gotta like that. See, now that's funny.
What's funny is you still think he's a sub, and it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, he's. I said I didn't say sub. I said bottom.
No, I distinctly remember words being said. Beside the point here, child, have some turkey.
Regardless of what's said, I'm on top and dominant in the relationship.
Yeah, that relationship maybe.
Weston.
You're
want
just
more?
you're just more sub than he is.
So see, the thing was, I used to be a switch, or at least I am a switch, just not with her. And because I was so goddamn desperate to actually get a relationship to work, I was always submissive.
Oh yeah.
But I actually have a relationship that isn't toxic and actually works fluidly. I can be myself.
I fucking wish.
Fluids!
Anyways, who remembers where you are? I'm gonna bet nobody.
I got it!
Actually,
I
no.
got it!
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Bullshit.
So, we were in a tavern. We decided to take a look at the bounty board, but instead, when Rory picked up this bounty, he was just transported magically to this location full of people. And both of the party members decided, you know what, fuck it, why not? And teleported alongside Rory. We did a horse race to see who would actually get the job, which our party came out on top amongst, if I remember correctly, a few other people.
Specifically two.
We hopped onto if I remember correctly, an airship, which raided another airship, where we took down most of the enemies. However, the captain of that ship almost killed our Aasimar friend, but Steel defended to save the day. And then, yeah, if I recall, that's where we left off. We climbed back up to the airship that we were originally on after the raid. We weren't given much information as to why we did it, just that was the job and that's what we were supposed to do. We were basically just henchmen in that situation.
Well, so the gem that you guys stole was used to open this portal.
Okay.
May I ask where our friendly rogue is?
He is not going to be with us today. He is napping below deck.
Wait, is there a character that I forgot about that was playing with
Your
us?
other uncle?
Yeah, your Uncle Brad's character,
Oh, that's right.
Haziel.
Yeah, I remember now.
By the way, I'm taking away Stream Kitty since Stream Kitty doesn't like being a Stream Kitty.
I know. I'm sorry.
Is it literally Stream Kitty? What do I have it listed at?
Uh-uh.
No, I'm literally going through the list and seeing what shit that I put in here that really shouldn't have been in here more than one day. Exclamation point, Nacho.
Goodbye, Nacho. So, essentially, you guys were set upon by another vessel. And Tom was like, we need to get the fuck out, and y'all just blasted off into this what looks like space, but there's swirling vortexes and very colorful, very, I wouldn't necessarily say bright, but bright colors. Lots of pinks and purples and blues.
Italy stumbled a bit there.
As you guys try to rocket away, Tom starts yelling out, "Family, we must get things in order," and he starts barking orders. Rory and Ira, go ahead and give me an intelligence check, as you guys are trying to figure out what he's even fucking saying.
I love intelligence checks because I'm the smartest bugbear around.
Oh, that's right. You have really dumb high stats.
Not that high. That's gonna be an 18.
18? All right.
12.
12. All right, so Rory, you get the gist of what he's trying to tell you guys to do. Essentially, there's some type of control room downstairs, and he needs you guys to go down there and start relieving pressure.
All right, I tell my two party members who are, or any party members that are nearby, that information. I start heading down to the control room.
Alice will follow behind after, if she got told.
Gripe, moan, complain. Why am I doing shit for this fucking ship?
I can't tell if that's in character or not.
Part was, part wasn't.
Because you don't want to die.
That's debatable. You don't know my character well enough yet.
Our backstories are literally we spent most of our lives together.
I know. That's why I said it.
So, as you guys head downstairs, there's flashing lights. It kind of looks like the spell dancing lights, but they don't move, and they seem to be embedded into the side of the ship. Rory, especially being the artificer that you are, you do notice that there are gauges that, and you're like, okay, that definitely looks like some type of pressure. You can't tell what kind of pressure it is. You can't tell if it's air or water. I mean, you obviously assume it's not water, as you're not even around water. But there is definitely some type of pressure building up, and you're like, okay, so go ahead. First of all, give me an investigation check.
You got it. Starting off very strong. I'm excited. Investigation, that one is going to be a 17.
17. All right, so you kind of look around and you're trying to figure everything out, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. Okay. This knob is next to this pressure gauge, and then you look up and you kind of look around the room, and you see this massive cylinder pulsating up and down with this bright green light in it. And it seems to be speeding up, and there's a lever next to it. You deduce that you need to be able to hold that lever down just enough to relieve the pressure and then hit the button.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that if I want to pull this lever, I'm going to have to make a strength check.
Yes.
It's a good fucking thing. I'm a fucking bugbear. Let's fucking go. Natural 20 plus 4.
Nice. So you pull it down and you start to hear this. It doesn't sound like steam. Like you were expecting, this sound, and instead it's just this. And it kind of starts slowing. The slow groan starts slowing down, but the tube starts speeding up faster and faster.
Oh, shit. Okay. I take it that this tube going faster and faster is a bad thing?
Hard to tell. You definitely know that the groaning slowing down is a good thing.
Okay. I assume while I'm doing this, my teammates are going to try to do something.
Yeah, because if you let go of that handle, it's going to pop back into its original position, and you still have a button to press.
Okay, so I'm pulling this thing down. Is Ira anywhere near me? Ira, are you near me?
Yeah.
I need you to press that button! As I'm like, as I kind of like a gesture with my eyes at the button that I'm referring to, while keeping this lever down, using all my strength to.
With a natural 20, you are perfectly fine. As you look over, you see a next to what kind of looks like a crank wheel, like a wheel. I don't know. It's a wheel to me, like a gate wheel, I guess. You see a light flashing next to it, and it just starts blinking this bright red light at you. Just. Do I have a sound effect for that?
And it's the only button around the area, right?
Shall I go
there's
and
multiple
deal with
buttons. Oh, the button that you need to press? Yes.
Aw, fine.
There we go.
Shall I go and help with that? Annalise does, with both her fingers, point over to the crank wheel.
I don't know. I just walk over and push the button.
So you press the button, and the Rory, you feel the lever lock into place. Like you feel something clack into place.
Okay. So I let go of the lever, and I immediately run over to this wheel that you spoke of earlier. Do I need to do something with this?
Well, Annalise was right next to it. He was pointing at it, asking you if he should do something with it.
She's just leaning up against the wall.
Would I know that wheel needs to be turned?
Yes, you can deduce with your previous intelligence check and investigation that this wheel definitely needs to be turned just the right way.
Yep. Okay. Turn the wheel. Turn the wheel.
I'll get to it. Keep your whatever you're wearing on. She turns, faces it, and starts turning the.
All right, Ananias, give me an intelligence check.
All right.
Sorry.
This ought to be. It's all right. I roll a 7 minus 1 for a 6. Hey, get to start off right again this time.
You crank it a little too far, and now you have multiple alarms going off.
I run. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna stop those for now because that's actually annoying me.
I made a strength check. 19. Does 19 do anything?
Actually, need an intelligence check for this one.
Intelligence check. Oh well, then that's still a 19.
19. All right, yeah. You figure out that you need to crank it only about a quarter turn to get the alarms to stop. And
okay.
What languages do you
Ananias
guys know? I know Ananias only knows Common and Abyssal, but Rory and
Common,
Ira.
Dwarvish, and Goblin.
Okay, and
I think Celestial and Common.
only
Yeah,
Ira
Celestial
can actually
Common.
read it. This is there. Most of what's written in here is actually written in Celestial. Anybody that might have done some reading, like Rory, you might recognize. Like you can't tell what it says, but it looks like it might be Sylvan, which is the language of the Fae. But Ira, you notice that one of the lights, and underneath it, written in Celestial, it says cloaking, and it is currently green.
So, I'm going to make an assumption and then ask if I have to roll intelligence for this. I'm going to assume that just means that the ship is cloaked currently.
I mean, you don't know what cloaking would actually mean as far as your understanding of things, but I mean, just give me an intelligence check. I would say insight, but normally I have reserved that for actually inciting people and not word. A word. If there's multiple words, maybe.
22.
Oh, that's more than enough. Yeah, you can definitely tell that, this is some kind of cloaking, as though it's meant to hide.
Hey, Rory, I don't know if we need it, but this will hide something. According to what it says, at least.
I go and turn the wheel a quarter, like.
Oh yeah, you already did that. Yeah, you're
okay,
good.
Perfect.
Yeah, alarms are done.
That says cloaking.
Yeah, according to the words.
Would I? Well, no. Yeah, would I understand what cloaking means, or this is just something?
I could give you a quick explanation.
Okay.
She
I
just,
did, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair. She essentially just like, it looks like it might hide.
I think the green button means that it's ready to be pushed. So push the button.
Literally, as he says push the button, she's already pushed it.
Okay, and upstairs you hear Ryan and Tom yell out, "God damn it. We were not ready for that." I mean, and you hear another crewmate, well, they already know what the ship actually looks like, and you hear another one like, what does it matter what it fucking looks like? We need to go now. And if you make your way,
I think that was the wrong button.
if you make your way topside, what once looked like a galleon, actually, if you guys are looking at the stream, it now looks like that.
Oh damn! Okay.
That's what your ship actually looks like.
Shit, I didn't realize we were playing a Spelljammers campaign.
Basically.
This is on where, Twitch?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm on Twitch.
Yep, it's on Twitch. We has pictures.
Huh.
And let me make sure my shit actually caught up finally. So we're a giant blimp. Okay, cool. Your ship looks like this. A blimp.
Hey, you know what? There's only so much. I am not an artist, and this is the best I could do with an AI generation. Okay?
Google is a wonderful friend.
Huh?
I said Google is a wonderful friend.
Yeah, but I can't steal someone else's artwork. AI
It's
generation-
Google. It's already stolen.
Just mean for Twitch purposes.
Not only that, I'm not that person that's going to steal someone else's work without paying them, and hunting people down is a pain in the ass. Anyways, so yeah, your ship essentially looks like that. And what looked like cannons when you first arrived now look like these kind of like turrets. Rory, you've worked with other artificers before. Imagine what an artificer would fucking make as a turret. And that's essentially what it is. I mean, it looks like a turret, a little fancy. Parts of it glowed with this like blue energy. And you see a few people run up, grab a hold of two grips on the side and start firing at this other ship. And you don't see bullets, you don't see cannons, instead you see this streak of blue firing towards them. And you hear Tom yell out, "Engage drive now! Get us the hell out of here, fam!" And all of a sudden, I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex check.
As Ryan
Dex check.
yells out, "No one's tied down, and the gravity shield is still up."
Give me
Dex
2
check,
split
Dex check.
seconds.
What'd you get, Rory?
17.
15.
15, 17,
Dex check.
14, 15, 16.
16. All right, you all pass, but as this drive kicks in, you're all kind of like slammed. Like, all of a sudden, you just like, it pushes you backwards, but you all catch your footing and hold fast as this thing just starts flying. Like, you just see colors whizzing by you, and all of a sudden, they fired something at us, and you feel the ship lurch to the left as something impacts, as the other ship just falls behind and stops giving chase.
No chance that any NPC off in the corner is not saying something along the lines of "my ass is filled with stars." Is there?
No, why would there be? If you're gonna make a reference, you need to explain, okay?
Honestly, expected you to know that one. That was Claptrap from Borderlands 3.
Yeah, I was about to say, that sounded like a claptrap, but
I kind of forgot most of the lines from BL3, to be honest.
Great game. Favorite game title.
It's currently free on Epic Games.
I already have it.
Same here.
I got day one release, so.
I would say we got we got the butt stallion stuff.
I'm
wanted-
sorry?
Butt
I wanted
Stallion.
to get the
Yeah,
butt stallion.
Repeating the word
But
doesn't
Stallion
make
was
sound any less
Butt Stallion
bad.
was made canon in Borderlands 2, and they made a
By
skin
Handsome
for it in
Jack.
Borderlands 3.
Okay, again, I'm just saying, it still sounds terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a pony made out of diamonds.
Yep.
It sounds like something a gay man would be called.
And the most badass villain, named it Butt Stallion.
All right, let's bring it back in. Let's bring it back in, guys. Let's bring it back in.
Sorry.
So, all of a sudden, Ryan looks down at you guys like, go downstairs and see if there's any major damage. There should be repair tools down there. Hopefully you can figure it out with your primitive brains.
Well, that's rude. I head down, and so by chance, I guess I wouldn't know this by unless I test it out. I run down with my tools.
Spelled it.
And is there any damages that that need to be taken care of?
There is definitely some damage there. It's oddly shaped as you would expect like a small pinhole or something, judging by the lasers, but they're lodged in the side of it. Looks like a capsule that is open and empty.
Okay, so I move the capsule out of the way.
No. It's a massive capsule. Like it is not
so
just.
It's heavy as fuck.
Yeah, it is a massive capsule. Like something that, like whatever they shot Cosmo the Rocket Dog up in, something like that. Like, it is not small. Like this thing looks like it's a good 10 by. It looks like it's a good 10 by 5 foot, and looks like it weighs well over a ton.
Is it in the way of me being able to make repairs to what it impacted with?
I mean, you could try. If you look around the room, go ahead and give me a general perception check will work.
Okay, 16
Can-
plus.
My question is if you can tell if
perception is
anything
plus
came
1, so
off
17.
Of...
So 17 total.
17 total.
Yep.
Ow, get down.
Yeah, you see what? It kind of looks like a saw blade, but it's circular, and it has this shine to it. For your purposes, it's a diamond-plated buzzsaw.
Awesome. Okay, so I grab it, and I'm going to assume that what I'm supposed to do with this is cut into the capsule with it.
Try and cut it free if you can, and then seal the hole around what's sticking outside of the ship for now.
Alrighty, I start cutting into it, trying to break it off.
All right, so as you kind of cut around it, you see inside looks like bioorganic mass. Like it's black, and it looks like it should be flesh, but at the same time mechanical. Like you've seen Warforged and how some of them have that armor plating, but underneath is like plant-based mass to kind of as ligaments.
Yeah.
It's think along that lines, except for it's just all black, and it looks and what looks like it might be the armor of this inside is this very slimy looking.
Okay.
The hell is that, sweetheart?
I
It
believe
looks like someone stumbled.
I don't. Is there any way of knowing what this is other than, well, this? Or is this just a basic concept of what I can gather at this moment?
This is
in
just a
time?
basic concept of what you can gather. I mean, honestly, I'd have you roll, but no matter how high you rolled, you would not be able to figure out what this what this is. You've never seen anything like this in your entire life. You've never read about it. You've never heard about it. This is all new and strange territory.
I don't know what it is. It looks like the amalgamations of a Warforged, but it's all black and there's sappy goo everywhere, and
I can see the consistency. I think we have a question for our employer.
it's like, what were they firing at us? Is this like a parasitic type thing? Is it sentient? Did I just kill something by cutting into it? Like, I don't know.
Eddie.
But is there any
Eddie.
those were words.
I'm assuming that the point was that we don't understand the language.
Come on, you guys didn't hear me?
No,
I
all I
mean, we
heard,
heard
all I
you,
heard
but-
was, all I heard was.
Get
Eddie, we are in D&D now, Eddie.
Oh.
Nobody gets that joke.
Come
on.
all I can think of is Venom at this moment in time.
Exactly. No, this
Yeah.
is not an alien symbiote. I'm not going that far just
Yeah,
yet.
because like he's like all black. Like you did not be good. You hit just about everything that you needed to hit for it to actually be.
Oh, trust me, you guys will get it eventually.
Oh, that's
So,
fucking
anyways,
great.
as you guys try to repair, Rory already gave a quick perception check just to look for to help kind of break this thing up a bit so that way he can seal it. Ira and Analeas, as he's working on that, go ahead and give me perception checks of your own.
Good, because I wanted to look around anyway.
Yeah, same.
Fucking hell.
nut.
If I burn my hand on a nut, there's a problem. Perception.
I want to go to the doctor for that.
No, the person that I burned my hand on wants to go to the doctor for that.
Everyone needs to go to the doctor for
Plus
that.
3.
11.
19.
11. With an 11, you see something stuck in the side of the ship. You definitely see tools and such. But you don't really work with tools so much, and these all look really fucking weird. Ira, however, just below where the pod impacted and whatever came out of this thing, you notice a hole, like a small hole in the bottom of the flooring, and there seems to be some kind of green substance around that hole, and it almost sounds like it's sizzling.
So, based off that information, can I assume this is acid?
Has Ira ever worked with acid? Has Ira ever worked with acid before? I mean, you
You're
are
gonna
a
make me go look
cleric.
at my backstory.
Because you are a cleric. Maybe some random dumbass fucking artificer might have burned himself with acid once or twice.
Hey, you leave me out of this.
Plus, it is in our backstory that we ran around for a hot minute.
All right, so Ira, give me a history check.
History.
I mean,
History. It's all about history. That is going to be... What the fuck is my history shit? Oh, it's only +1. So 16 then.
16. I mean, you've never seen an acid like this, but I mean, a liquid that might burn through stuff. I mean, it might be acid. Could be some kind of steel-eating poison too. But I mean, it might be acid.
If
fair
it's a
assumption.
still-eating poison, do I see it being further corrosive than it already has at the point of contact?
Give me an investigation check.
This tells me that I'm asking too many questions. I'm rolling too many times. Okay.
Isn't that the point of D&D is to roll dice?
Roll dice, ask questions.
20, and it's dirty 20, not net 20.
All right, dirty 20. Yeah, you kind of look down into the hole trying to keep your face away from it, and you're just like, it looks like it definitely went down to the lower deck and is currently eating away through it.
Love it. So I'm gonna pull on Rory's like top part of his jeans and be like, "Hey, there's a hole in the ship. Just saying, not the one that you're cutting currently, but there's another one right here that's a little bit more concerning than even that one."
There's a hole in the ship. Like, I was kind of hoping that you wouldn't explain, just that way Rory would be like, "Yeah, I'm working on it."
I thought about it for a solid 5 seconds.
I turn around, I see that hole, and I'm like thinking to myself, okay, you know what? It's a situation of
priorities.
This hole will be easier to patch up than this hole right this second. If I patch up this hole and take care of the acid, there'll be less damage dealt to the ship. So immediately I get up, I cast mending on the first hole that that's at the top.
Oh, the big one that you're working on, or
No,
the floor?
no,
the floor.
The floor, because I want to get that thing out of the wall before I cast Mending on that. Otherwise, I might enclose the ship around this capsule. And,
okay, yeah. So you cast Mending on the floor hole goes away.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have anything on me? Because it's a poison that eats through.
Or
steel.
acid. I didn't say
acid.
that it definitely was.
You're right.
Oh, by the way, that's minorly meta. Rory, this looks like acid that eats steel, just saying. It could be something else, but it looks like acid. Don't touch my dice, you little fucking crotch goblin.
I want to check to see if I had any vials on me or anything like that, which I don't. I run around looking for any supplies that would be able to collect something like this and possibly not take damage, but I don't know if that's even possible.
Do you have any glass vials on you?
That's why I was checking. I don't have any glass vials. That's why I'm searching to see if there's any like glass vials on the ship.
Oh, you want to look around the ship for glass vials? Okay, give me an investigation check.
Sure thing. Would this be a disadvantage because I'm kind of in a rush?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
I'll help.
While he's running around, I want to ask someone nearby.
There's the only people near you right now is your other two teammates.
15.
I want to go up deck.
Okay.
I'm joking.
15?
I'll let him do his thing.
Down where you are, you don't really see any glass vials. You find plenty of other odds and ends. A lot of it is very foreign and alien to you. This whole ship seems very alien to you right now. When you first came aboard, it looked normal. Now, what the fuck and where the fuck am I?
For verification purposes, is it the cloaking that changed it into the what the hell am I, or is it the pod hitting it? I just want to make sure.
Oh, it was the cloaking. It was definitely the cloaking.
So I head up to the top of the. Oh, the cloaking was active and we deactivated. Okay.
Yeah, that's
was
why
green.
it was green.
Okay, so I head up to the top, and I'm like, sorry, I'm thinking about the realization of all this. I head up there. I'm like, so guys, there's like an acid or something spewing through the decks of the ship, eating away at steel. Just want you guys to know because I don't have anything to collect it.
As you say that, Tom looks over at you, wide-eyed, and just goes pale. He's like, fuck, they sent a Xeno. And he's like, lock everything up, grab weapons, bam, we're in trouble. And everyone just starts scattering. You hear screaming. There's a child crying that you haven't even seen a fucking child. You have no idea if it's an actual child or not. But it is screaming.
Is this my Halloween session? is this my Halloween session? Because I know not to fuck with a Xeno.
Elias looks to the person who, I think you said it was Tom that was speaking?
Yes.
Elias looks to him like, she goes, sweetheart, can you elaborate on what they sent?
Do you have a weapon?
I have 2.
Fucking use them! Fuck! And he just bolts away and runs off and just like, he bolts into what you would assume is the captain's chambers, and you just hear clanging and battering out throughout that entire fucking room. At this point, the Ink Witch comes up and she just kind of looks around and she just kind of looks at you all quizzically.
I call for Steel Defender.
Okay.
Here we go. Timmy! Defend Ira. And
you did not name this thing fucking Timmy, did you? You did this on purpose, didn't you? Just to make me do it. Just to make me do it again.
Maybe.
Timmy. 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 Timmy.
Did we have like a long rest at all?
Not really. You guys didn't take a whole lot of damage, so you guys should be all right.
Yes, level 3. We should be all right. Just saying.
You'll be fine.
If my character dies, I murder you.
You can certainly try.
So
So-
Here's why I
literally
left
has
Steel
one shot
Defender
that
with
we're
you,
playing.
and I will heal you if I have to.
So you see people scurrying around, and then you hear a loud
What the
shrill
hell?
from down below. It definitely sounds like it's coming from one of the like sleeping quarters.
Okay. I let out this this roar, being that I am not going to be stealthy one bit, and I rush down to where the screaming came from.
Menelaus is going to
Hunter.
Menelaus is going to follow, grabbing both of her weapons. Put
Alright.
mother in her right hand, father in her left.
Okay. As you guys run downstairs, you see a human female standing next to a human man who has a giant hole punched straight through his fucking face hole. And it goes all the way through. Like, the back of this dude's skull is plastered across the wall.
Oh look, they make it a Among Us.
I look over at the woman, ma'am, look away.
Give me a perception check while you guys are down here.
Perfect.
That looks absolutely colorful.
I mean, yeah, there's red, there's a little bit of pink, there's a little bit of whatever skin color they are.
That's a 14.
14.
22.
My rolls are
I love
slowly
my
getting
dice
lower and
tonight.
lower. I don't like it. 'Cause when the Xeno comes out, I better not be rolling single digits.
Please tell me you have more than one pair of dice with you.
Oh yeah, no, I brought all my dice with me.
Just making
So,
sure.
as you guys like sit there staring at this dude who's missing a giant, looks like a human donut.
No, an idiot sandwich. Sorry.
Cop stopper.
What is wrong with you
You
two?
hear something lurking.
I don't like it. Chrissy, wake up. Do I know where it's coming from?
It's hard to pinpoint it. It sounds so fast.
Menelaus is keeping her head on like a 360 swivel.
All right.
Chrissy, wake up. I don't like this. 1 second. Please, please, while I look at something.
Let's see here. 1 second.
Thank you.
5.
I'm reading
4.
things!
I take out
3.
I take out 2 of my pittons and I use my magical tinkering to make them glow, and I hand them to 2 of my party members.
All right. So you had
You guys have 5-foot radius of light, which isn't much, but it could come in handy in case one of you don't have dark vision.
Oh,
Mainly
I
because
do.
I have no idea what the fuck is around us. I want to do warding bond.
okay.
And I'm just gonna reach up and like touch Rory on the side. Hey, so we're just gonna put this here for you. That's fine. And then just cast it. Which what it is willing creature you touch creates a mystic connection between you and the target until the spell ends. While the target is within 60 feet of you, it gains +1 bonus to AC and saving throws and has resistance to all damage. And each time it does take damage, I take the same amount. So this is gonna be fun.
Alrighty.
You know, I feel like
So
the relationship between you and I is like Zalbar and Mission Bayo. Like, just saying.
You're gonna have to explain that.
I'll
later.
explain that later. It's Star
Yes.
Wars shit.
So, as you all do this, from one of the darker corners, this thing comes shrieking runs up, grabs the human female, and just rips her open.
Love that. How close are we to it?
It's like
throw my
maybe
javelin
10
at
feet
it.
away from you.
Love that.
I throw my javelin at it.
Annalise is going to put her right arm in
Okay,
front of
okay.
Rory
Alright.
and take front.
All right, so as you guys do, so Rory, you chuck your javelin at it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Just pointing at it does have return weapon on it.
All right, go ahead and so it's magical?
Yes, it is a magical weapon.
Okay. All right, go ahead and chuck that bitch.
Okay, that's an 18 plus 6, which puts me at 24.
That hits.
Awesome! Fucking go. That's going to be 9 points of piercing damage as the javelin
9 points of
returns to
piercing
my hand.
as it returns to your hand.
Yep.
Okay. As it returns, first of all, you hit it, and it screams out as you hit it square in its chest, and now there's this hole, and you see this green ooze dripping out of it, and as your javelin returns to your hand, and you grab a hold of it, the acid starts burning into your own hand. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I do not have any resistances or blah blah blah.
Yes, you do. Because of me, you are resistant to it.
I do have resistance to it. Okay, cool. That's going to be 16.
16? Alright.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, con is something. Con saving throws are something I'm proficient in.
Something you're okay with?
Something I'm okay with.
Oh, I rolled really bad on that one. That's gonna be 4 points. So halved because you did pass the saving throw. And then halved again because of resistance. So you only take 1 point of fucking damage. Hell yeah!
Yeah!
As it
Good
screams,
job,
it bolts out of sight. It is extremely fast. Like you,
Annalise is going to attempt to take chase.
okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, you are not fast enough.
But
Like,
for my own
you try to
She's
catch
gonna-
up, and it just keeps running.
Guys, the last thing you want to do is you want to
Split
rush
up,
after an
yes.
enemy you don't understand. Its blood is acidic like. I literally I show my hand, just the minor burns to my hand just from touching my javelin. After it being covered in blood, I set the javelin on the ground. Or more so drop it probably. So
That might be a good idea.
So I dropped the javelin. Unfortunate because javelin, but yeah, that'll be
Because
fine.
javelin.
Yeah, because return weapon javelin,
Yeah.
but it's fine. I will infuse something. Well, I have multiple javelins, so it's fine. I could just infuse a different one later.
But your javelin does look like it's still in pristine condition.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would imagine so. I just have to clean it off. Or wait, hold up, wait a second. Hold up. Tear, touch.
Did you technically infuse the poison into your own javelin at this point?
It's not like
It doesn't work that way.
cleans- Yeah,
Well, I'm asking because of
unfortunately,
visibility.
Unfortunately, mending does not clean weapons. So yeah, no, it's just gonna sit there for a minute.
All right, so
Probably burn through the floor of the ship.
it is slowly sinking into the flooring.
Is there a section of the javelin that is not covered in acid?
The very pommel of it.
Okay, so I grab it and I kind of try to very carefully wipe the acid off on the wall. At this point, just not caring about the damage to the ship at the current moment in time.
Okay.
All I can picture is this giant ass bugbear trying to roll the pommel of the spear up against the wall, like, come clean, come clean.
Clean.
Please come clean.
My Ushiny is going to die.
Well, it's like I
Analyze.
don't want it to fall through the ship is the issue.
Analyus is making sure to keep a lookout for our uninvited guest.
Okay. So, this thing just like it came out of nowhere, fucking marked somebody, and then just dipped the fuck out after
need
taking a bit of
to-
damage.
It looks like it uses gorilla-like tactics.
Who are you calling gorilla?
No, sweetheart, no, not that gorilla. Guerrilla warfare, it's to harass and then to retreat, only to harass again.
Oh, you're talking
Okay,
about the thing. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about me for a second.
No, not you, sweetheart. Don't worry.
Legitimate question, would they even know that?
What guerrilla warfare is?
Yeah.
You know, for the sake of brevity, we're just gonna fucking roll with it. It's not gonna change the
Okay.
mechanics of the game. Now, if you said I saw it on TV, that's a different story.
I saw it in the water. It moved really fast. It was kind of blurry sometimes, and sometimes it spoke to me. But you know, maybe that was just the mushrooms.
Wait, you have mushrooms?
No.
You're just holding out on us.
I wish.
You know, I know there's a brain between the ears.
Are you sure about that? I'm a DM.
You know what? You're right. I give too much credit.
All DMs, it's all empty. There's nothing up here. All that's up here is stories. That's it.
Weston, don't touch that, dude.
I love stories. I love influencing stories.
Back at the ranch.
So while we sit here, our best bet is to find a area that isn't so because this is a hallway. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
so first
yeah,
thing.
yeah. So it's a hallway that leads into like bunks and such. But yeah, you guys are in the middle of the
Okay,
hallway
so-
right now.
So what we're gonna do is I'm going to cast mending on the floor that took damage from
Wait!
acid as well as the wall.
Why would you not want to use it to track it?
What?
Use the holes from the blood to track where it went, in case it's
Well-
pulling up somewhere.
Yeah, but if the ship takes further damage, then we get sucked into space.
The ship is going to take damage regardless, because if this thing keeps spewing acid everywhere anyway while it kills shit.
I would like to
Allow me to do my
remind
mending.
I would like to remind all of you that you guys were up on deck.
So
So if you were gonna get sucked into the vacuum of space,
You would have done it
It already
already.
happened.
Weston,
Well, I
move.
know how the gravity field works. If it's anything like,
It is
Um,
nothing like that.
okay, then I don't entirely know.
This is fucking fantasy, bitch. We're not dealing with science fully. Like, yeah, there's science elements, but
No,
there's more
no, I
magic
mean-
than science.
No, I mean the D&D books have gravity
Oh.
explanation.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't bought the new one yet. I started coming up with
Lumen
these
has it.
ideas before Spelljammer was actually released for 5e. So,
Yeah, I have the physical books.
Yeah. I'm
They're
at
very
home.
pretty.
Sure they are.
Mm.
I'll probably get it on D&D Beyond, so that way we've got access to all the new shit. But
Yeah,
moving on
the
from
races are
that.
cool. People aren't happy about it, but
Fine,
that's
fine,
just because
trust
they
me.
think there's lack of content. And I'm like, I'm getting all kinds of content out of it. It's fun.
so, you guys are you guys gonna try and track
What's the
this
plan?
thing?
What?
What I was going to what I was going to suggest is this creature is quite fast. I don't understand it, but it's either going to do one of two things. It's going to actively search for prey, which means We need to go. We need to find a room where it does not have the upper hand. We need more open spaces rather than narrow hallway to hold up in if we're going to deal with this head on. However, if there is more than one of these creatures, they might decide to make this place their home. So we either need to find the den before it becomes a den, or we need to hold up in a large room. One of the two.
I mean, I actually like the first idea, the hold up for right now.
The hold up. Well, we definitely need to get hit points and spell slots back and stuff anyway.
Yeah, I was.
So it wouldn't hurt to take a short rest to
I
spend
was
hit
thinking
dice.
of hitting the mess hall, like the place where everyone gathers to eat. One,
There's
it
gonna be
should
too many
a-
entrances.
What was that?
It'll have
if
too many
it's-
entrances. You're gonna want something with only one entrance. Even though it has acid, at least if it's only got one entrance and we have a general idea where it'll come from.
So a cargo hold then.
Man, yeah.
Cargo holds
So
on
cliche.
regular ships. This isn't a regular ship, obviously, but on regular ships, cargo holds only have up to 1 to 2 entrances. So
Yeah, wouldn't that be the same with a mess hall?
it depends on how big the ship is, and this is a pretty big ship.
Fair.
DM questions.
What?
Literally.
What question do you have?
I
think we
How
Which
many
one do you want?
entrances are in the mess hall?
I
How many entrances are in Other things.
I think we have to go and find out.
I think we would have found out while we were here.
We've not been on here very long.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we were barely.
Fair.
We've only been top deck and below deck to go fix the ship. However, fucking think it's hilarious that we hit that cloaking button. Though that was great.
I literally, not as a player, but as a person, was like, it's green. It means it's on.
I'm sitting there
Well,
like,
well,
I
I'm
thought I
gonna
made
push
it
it.
pretty clear, but I mean, also I know Austin.
But I will say there's 2 instances that normally happen. Sometimes green
If
button
she didn't
means
press
it's
the button, I
ready.
was pressing the.
It's
Annalise
ready
was
and you
pressing
can
the
hit-
button.
It's ready and you can hit the button and be like blinking red if it's not ready, or it was green because it was turned on. I didn't know which, so I didn't know which it would be.
So mess hall or cargo hold?
I think we just continue moving forward until we find a proper room.
Because hell, we don't even know where those rooms are anyway.
Because we need to rest up, regain some of our stamina before.
So, what do you guys want to look for? Do you guys want to look for the mess hall or cargo hold?
I'm looking. Annalise will look for the mess hall.
Mess hall? All right.
Well, don't split the party, so we're gonna follow. Well, I'm gonna follow.
All right. So, go ahead and give me just a general perception check to find your way around.
Owie, that's a 3. Rolling a 3.
Oof. Rory?
I didn't do any better. That's a 3.
Jesus.
Oh my god. What are we rolling for this ship?
You guys got fucking
I got
lost.
6. Total of
Please,
6.
what are
Ira?
we rolling for this?
Perception.
Y'all are fucking killing me, boys, today. Fucking hell. 19.
19. Rory and Annaleus actually inadvertently found the fucking cargo bay. Ira found the mess hall, which was like 100 feet away.
Yeah. It looks like we found the cargo hold, sweetheart.
Yeah, good job.
How
How's that one?
filled up is the cargo hold?
There's not a whole lot in there right now.
And how many entrances are there to it?
There's the main entrance that you guys came in, and then there's an airlock.
Okay. Oh, that comes in handy. And then, lastly, how big is the room?
About 60 by 60.
Okay, so big room with only one entrance, unless they can breathe in space.
I highly
okay.
doubt it.
It's DM rules. He could do it if he wanted to.
I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, no, Annalise is the one that said that because to her, space, and if something's outside of space, it's getting the air sucked out of it.
Annalise wouldn't know anything about that. Annalise, space has never been explored by any of you. None of you have even...
So she doesn't even know about the vacuum of space?
Nope. That, even for us, that's a relatively new idea. Like, we just found that out, like, what, 70 years ago?
Now,
No,
is this
60.
like a concept?
60 or 50, 50 or 60 years ago.
Is it the concept of wild space, astral plane, or both?
Yeah, you guys have no idea where the fuck you're at right now. So,
Sorry about that, guys.
where are you guys gonna take your short rest? Are you gonna take it in the cargo hold or in the cafeteria, the mess hall?
How many entrances? Sorry,
mess-
that'd be a question for Ira.
Well, the mess has two entrances. One, there's one on either side of the room, so you enter one and you can see the other door across the way. And then this room is about 30, 40 feet.
Your guys' vote?
I say we hold up. I say we hold up in the cargo bay because only one entrance in. Sure, if we need to escape, we will need to run past them. But if we can manage a way to maybe even open this door, we could suck them out. And I actually pull out another one of my pitons.
Piton.
And I try to jam it into the ground of the deck.
Alright, go ahead and give me a general strength check.
That's gonna be an 18.
18, alright. You don't get it too far into the ground, but you do get it to stand up, right?
Okay, if I tie my rope to it.
Alright, give me a dexterity check for the knot.
That's gonna be 23 with a natural 20.
Okay. So you tie an expert knot.
Perfect. Now I tug on it to see if the piton goes anywhere.
It seems to be holding.
Perfect.
Annalise is. Can Annalise see if the piton will actually budge if, say, the bugbear was to get thrown? Like how secure that piton is to the ground?
How do you plan to do that?
Tapping it with, like, just giving it a quick little tap
A kick
with their toe.
with your okay.
A tap, not a kick, a tap. Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Just tap, tap, tappity tap.
All right. So you give this thing a little tap, and it doesn't seem to move. Seems to be secure in
Annalise
the
is
floor.
still going to spin mother. She's going to spin mother, so the flat end of the
Of the blade.
the hatchet,
Yeah.
the flat end of the hatchet, and she's just walks away.
Step away for a second.
All right.
She's debating on making sure that piton is in the wood.
Okay. Well, it's not wood, it's metal.
But oh,
Yeah, it's not wood. This is metal.
oh,
Everything is metal. And with that, while you guys take your little short rest, we're going to go ahead and take a break ourselves. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We love y'all. And we're back. Ah, the fun. So, you guys are taking your short rest. So, expend your hit dies. Do whatever it is that you do during a short rest.
Come on. Come on. I know I'm asking a lot of you. Short rest. Recover action surge. I'm not going to take a hit die because I only have 2 hit points missing.
All right. So far it seems pretty quiet. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, Annalise is going to put Mother away and going to pull the hand crossbow out from her hip, because she remembers that if her weapon was to so happen make contact with said creature, it gets coated in a harmful acid. So she's going to try to stay a little bit away.
Alright.
I prepare one of my non-magical javelins.
Okay. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Sorry, one of the gallons of milk broke, so I'm having to like put it in a different gallon. Love it. It's fine.
That's fucked up.
It's life. What do I have? What do I have? What do I have? What do I have? I'll just ready my dagger. That's all I've got.
Alright. So you all ready up.
So, shall we go hunting? As soon as she says hunting, you see her eyes almost go in twinkle, like her body gives a little shiver.
I need everyone to give me a perception check.
$17.
Okay.
That's a little cocked. 16 plus stuff. And you said perception?
Yeah.
19.
19. Alright. Ira, what'd you get?
Am I rolling?
Yes.
Perception.
Perception.
Yep, that's the 20.
It's a 20.
No, I was looking for the D20.
Oh.
Close enough though. 16, 17, 18, 19.
19? Alright. So, you all hear the lurking again.
For my verification purposes, is it above or coming down the hallway where the entrance is?
With the 19 you would definitely tell. Everyone else can't tell which direction it actually is. But with a 19 can
She
definitely
got
tell.
a 20, I got a 19.
Oh, that's right. 19 and up. So, it's definitely coming above you, and as you look up, it drops down on you guys.
That's what I was worried about.
Oh.
As it takes like the wound looks like it's definitely healed up a bit, but it takes what blood it has from its chest and flings it towards you guys. And oof, that is not good at all. That's gonna be an 8, so it like flings it at you guys, but like all the acid just like lands in front of you. That was just horrible. All right, you all get one action.
Steel Defender. Oh wait, does that require an action? Hold up.
That's still the
Anoleus?
It says Steel Defender. Hold on.
What's the time length on your Steel Defender? Because you popped him out like right at the beginning of all of this.
He stays out forever.
Oh, then he's already by you.
No, I was gonna have him.
Oh.
I commanded him to protect Danny.
Yeah.
Danny's character. Yeah, no, it takes an action to command him, so I'm not gonna. Wait, no, is that an action to command him? Or command is another action, so yeah, no, I'm not gonna command him.
All right.
I'm gonna grab onto my rope.
Okay.
And hopefully everybody gets the gist of what I'm doing and hit the button next to the airlock.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell, I grab onto the rope.
As you hit the button on the airlock, the doors open and nothing happens. The alien even kind of looks at you and is just like,
Oh, okay.
Anoleus, as soon as the alien went to spray its blood, Anoleus would jump back, like, to try and dodge the attack, and take a shot with their hand crossbow.
all right, go ahead and roll to hit.
16 plus stuff. Cool. Wait. All right. It's not. Work with me here.
I'm bring up your character sheet. What was the roll on the die?
16.
16 plus.
I'm attacking with the hand crossbow.
Yeah. Equip that. There we go. You didn't have your crossbow equipped, or at least not on D&D Beyond. But
yeah.
So it's a +4, so a dirty 20. Though I heard,
20 to hit.
I heard a name for dirty 20s, for non-natural 20s, that I have to tell you guys. So this was actually on Unprepared Casters. They call it a flaccid 20.
That checks out.
Like that's got to be one of the best names I've ever. Like, I thought a dirty 20 sounded pretty good, but no, they gotta up me. They gotta one-up me with flaccid 20. So you get a dirty 20. So yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
What is the damage dice for hand crossbow?
It's a 1d6 plus 2.
1d6 plus 2?
Yep.
For a total of 4 damage.
4 damage. Alrighty. So you deal 4 damage. It kind of hisses at you guys, just, you know, that, and runs off.
Cool. This is need to trap it, not hurt it, creature. Love it.
So as it goes to run away, am I allowed to use an action?
You used your one action to open up the airlock, but Ira technically she used a bonus action to grab a hold of the rope.
So, legitimate question: would I have any information on if this thing has issues with eyesight and/or hearing?
Hard to tell, honestly. Though I will say that you saw no ears and no eyes.
So what fucking is this thing using fucking?
There
Yeah,
are
never mind.
multiple things within D&D. You have like tremor sense and blind
That use,
sight.
yeah, the fucking bullshit senses that I'm
Bullshit.
not gonna waste a spell slot on.
Bullshit senses. Those senses are amazing for a DM.
Yeah, but that's
Especially
why it's bullshit.
Especially, you're a DM, bitch.
Yeah, that's why it's bullshit.
Like, I mean,
I'm aware
hey,
what I use.
Hey, you know what? You have enough players that decide to use pocket sand. You learn to use different tactics.
When you have enough players that are power gamers, you create a thing that's called Mimic and takes all of their stats to use it for its own.
Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic.
Yeah, you should have seen Luna's face when he realized that was a thing. Anyway.
Alright, I'm sure Luna's already told you what I sent him earlier.
No.
No? Sure he will. Anyways, so it's bolted. It is gone again, but it is definitely leaving a much larger trail. It is still outrunning you guys, but it seems to be slowing down just a tad.
I don't know about
Sure.
y'all, but this seems like this bitch don't know how to actually take damage like everything else in this place, and we need to catch it, in general.
Are we killing or are we just subduing?
Well, it needs to be caught in order to kill it, because it keeps running the fuck away and no one's fast enough to get it.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I was talking about after we so capture it.
Yeah, so am I.
What? I figured we'd study it a little bit.
Why would you want...
We can autopsy its body after it's dead.
You can do whatever the hell you want with it as long as it's off the ship and I can get the back where I need to go.
There. So shall we go and find this thing?
I think it's more what we probably should do is go set a trap, and based off how this thing is acting, it's hunting based off of almost either vibrations or some other shit. So let's go find somewhere that we can make a shit ton of vibrations.
Based on the areas that you guys have already explored, I mean, if you want to explore more of the ship, that's fine. But this is one of the largest and open rooms that you've seen. The mess hall has like chairs and tables and all kinds of shit that would kind of deaden the vibration a little bit, kind of absorb some of that vibration throughout the room. But you guys are more than welcome to check the rest of the ship if you'd like.
I just don't think it'll come back to this place. Like, DM will make it come back if we stay, but like, logically, I don't think the creature would. Like, as a character, I logically don't see this thing coming back in the way that it did, or back through that door, because it's gonna be like, no, this is gonna hurt.
I love being a
As
DM
a
sometimes.
yeah, it's like, as a non-player, I know DM will make whatever the fuck happen that he has to make happen, because...
Story.
Improv.
And really good at it. So,
What are you guys doing?
And Elias is looking to the group to see what the group census is.
And I'm pretty sure Luna's walked away from the PC.
did
Because
he?
he would have spoke up by now.
Motherfucker. I'm not even looking at Zoom right now.
I mean, he doesn't have his camera on. I just
I
know,
know, right?
that he would have already spoke up. It's Luna.
What's up?
See?
No, I'm dealing with something with my mouth.
Ah.
What that mouth do?
Do you really want to ask your nephew that question?
Well, currently all it does is talk. Because there ain't much he can do from like 15 hours away.
Anyway.
It causes me significant amounts of pain and hurt.
Oh, look, another bot. Bye-bye, bot. I'm voting that we
say,
find a different room.
I just blocked one.
Did you?
Yeah, something stream growth or something like that.
That's the one I just bought. Social stream growth. All the ones that are coming out right now are stream growth or Discord community or chat analytics. There's actually they kind of would make sense for a Twitch bot, but still.
Shit, you don't want to get booted out of somebody's fucking server. You make up a normal fucking name, you know?
Well, even the normal names that are bots are just, you look at the picture and you're like, yeah, that's a bot.
Or better yet, it's only been created for like 2 months.
Which is, if that's a real person, you're more than welcome to put in an unban request, but sorry.
Yeah. So... 5.
I'm looking for a new room, because logically as a character, that's what I would do.
Okay. So you go off and explore.
Will follow.
Any kind of
LS
room
will
in
be-
particular that you're looking for, or are you just gonna randomly walk?
I'm playing it. I go with her.
I'm going to do this as not necessarily sneaky, but as like light-footed as possible, if that makes sense.
Still a stealth roll.
Yeah, I know it's going to be, but I wanted to verify like it's not this, it's this. Stealthy stuff that I'm not really great at. 15.
Okay. So you step as
And-
lightly as possible.
I am looking for, like you're saying, something with like the least amount of things that can stop the wavelengths or the vibration pattern, but has a wide enough space to put like some type of trap.
All right. Give me a general wisdom check.
Where's my wisdom? There it is. +5. So that is math. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
23. Based off of what you've seen of this place, definitely something is driving this thing, and you guys kind of saw it. That the engine room where the pod was originally at creates its own vibration.
But that makes me think it might just be living there, or it might be avoiding it entirely because it might be oversensitive to it. I hate D&D sometimes.
Trying to make that decision and kind of separating player knowledge from character knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm telling you what your character would think. That's the reason why I have you guys roll for stuff like that. So that way I can kind of give you guys a bit of insight without the metagame.
Yeah.
To me, it's like legal metagaming. Like, if I tell you something that your character might think...
I would like to go there. More or less, I want to look and see if, A, it's been there recently, like if there's any way to see, like, more holes that weren't already mended from Rory, and B, see if it's maybe popped up shop in there.
Alright. So... It's not going to take you too long to get there, but just long enough that the monster might show up. So I'm going to roll a chance and see if you guys get lucky or not.
Elias's head's going to be on that swivel.
Alright. Luckily enough, the monster does not pop up as you guys make your way back towards that engine room. As you enter the dull hum of the engine, there's lots of noise just going on here.
Along the way to the engine room, Annalise has loaded another crossbow bolt in her hand crossbow.
Okay. As you guys enter the room, you see this oval-shaped fleshy thing on the ground.
Oh, look at bread.
That just looks absolutely delicious.
Which I'm assuming this is basically just a copy paste of the big thing, but smaller, like the thing that it came onto the ship in.
No, not at all. Actually, so the pod that this thing came in, the outside looked like normal metal, but the inside was that black organic, whereas this is like brown, like mostly like light brown with like kind of looks like veins on the outside of it.
Oh look, it's shit. I'm gonna mostly ignore the thing that looks like shit because character don't want to.
Could Annaleus glean on what this could possibly be?
Give me a wisdom check. Or intelligence. This would be intelligence.
Ugh. 17 total, 18 on the dice, -1.
Alright, I mean, hard to tell, but it kind of looks like a fleshy egg.
You're a fleshy egg.
She's going to shoot the fleshy egg.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
17 plus, I think we said 4?
Plus 4, so 21. Yeah, you hit the egg, and as you do, it splits open from the top, and this 8-legged creature with this long, spiny tail just starts bolting right for you. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
15 plus stuff.
Plus 2. Dexterity saving throw, you have a plus 2.
So 17 total.
17. As it launches itself towards your face, you just narrowly step to the side as it just flies off, and it turns around and starts facing towards you guys. You all have one action.
Let my great club down on it.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
How far away did you say it was approximately?
It's within 5 feet of all of you at this point. You all are pretty huddled up in here, and this thing is coming right at you.
That's gonna be... Okay, that's gonna be a 23.
23? 23 will hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Uh, 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright. It looks hurt already. Like you crushed its back, its little spinal tail. Ira?
As I'm doing this, I am going to take my dagger to stab it, but I'm saying this is why you don't shoot shit so you don't know what it is!
Yeah, but at least now you know what it is.
17.
17 hits. It's small, but it doesn't have as much armor as its big brother.
I don't have a D4, I'm cheating. Roll 26.
6 points of damage?
Yep.
Alright, as you slam down on it, you crush it as it just like turns on its back and just like and dies.
I suggest we don't do that again.
Everyone, perception check.
Fucking hell! This is why we don't do bet. Not 20, 23.
Nice.
Give me.
You know exactly where this fucking... Fuck everyone else's roll. gets like Ira. I'm gonna go ahead and you get a surprise round on this thing. Like you heard it before anyone else, and before it could even drop down. So you get advantage on your on whatever you plan on doing against this thing.
Oof, I don't fucking know. Hey, 1 second. This is why I hate playing characters that don't have, like, weapons.
Cleric should be attuned to all weapons.
Yeah, but I only have a mace and a dagger, bro! I don't have good weapons!
You're only level 3. What do you expect?
I should have grabbed a sword!
Yes, you should have, but you didn't. Don't you get spiritual weapon? Don't you get spiritual weapon next round? Or is it?
Ah!
No, wait a minute. You should have spiritual
spiritual
weapon now, shouldn't you?
I don't.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Yeah. It's great. Everyone's gonna hate me.
What are you doing?
I don't know yet, but you're gonna hate me looking at spells, and all my spells are not fun. Oh god. It's all I've got. All I've got is my dagger. Fucking. So you're saying before this thing even drops down, I notice or like I see it and it is
like
the process
you see
of
it.
dropping down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to. My mace do more damage. My mace does more damage. I'm going to use my mace on it.
All right. Oh yeah, you have access to spiritual weapon. You just don't have it prepared.
Yeah, I didn't even think I would need it, to be honest, and now I regret it.
Legit,
19 to
every time I
hit.
run a cleric, I always have spiritual weapon on standby.
I've
for-
never
for-
liked it. I've had spiritual weapon on all my paladins, and I forget to use it for one, because I forget that it gets its own separate action of itself, and for two, I just don't ever use it. So
I like using them especially because you can flavor it however you want. You know.
oh yeah, I've been like, it's another
a-
one of my
it's a
special
cinnamon
weapon
roll.
that my other one made. I've been like, it's another one of these. Yeah.
Cinnamon
Um,
roll.
It actually annoyed me because I actually had spiritual weapon for the cleric that I ran for the one shot that Leo ran,
Mhm.
and I never even got a shot. I never even got a chance to use it.
Yeah.
It was
That
gonna
was
be a
19.
giant. It was gonna be a giant chili dog.
Of course it would have been.
Come on, I
chili
picked
dog.
him off a Guy Fieri for crying out loud.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. That man does not deserve the hate he gets. Anyways, all right, so it's not within melee range of you, but I still give you you can ready that action, and the minute that it does, you'll still get advantage on that attack roll.
Cool.
Everyone else, I need go ahead and give me your perception checks.
10.
18 and 10. So Ananias is kind of oblivious. Like, Ananias was like, she's like, shit, something just came straight at my face and freaked out about it. Rory, you do hear it, but it's kind of hard to tell which way it's coming from. And it is going to go straight for Ananias. Ira, because you are close to Ananias, you get first crack at it though. So go ahead and give me that attack roll as it comes within your melee range.
Hells yeah. Aha! Nat 20.
Oh shit.
24 in total. Look at it.
A nat 20 on an attack, it don't matter. That shit's gonna fucking smash. All right, go ahead and roll that damage. Oh, do you want a card or do you want to roll up damage?
I've never got a nat 20 with you. I want a card. I want to experience a card. I want to experience the card. I haven't got to.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do for now. It's something that I'm going to introduce. I'm going to take the top 5 cards,
Mhm.
right? I'm gonna hold them up.
Mhm.
Which one do you want?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So looking at your screen, the fanned out goes to my left, so the third one from both sides, so the center.
So center. All right, and this is bludgeoning damage.
Hehe.
Oh, gut punch. Double damage. Double. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. That's double max damage.
Yeah!
So what's the maximum damage on that bitch?
Mace is 1d6 plus 2, so 8.
Well, so max damage on the die would be 6. So that's 12 plus 2, so 14 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, that hurt. It's not bloodied, but that definitely took the wind out of it. No, it is bloodied. Yeah, you bloodied it with that one attack.
And because it's blunt damage, you didn't pierce the fucking skin.
It's so funny.
So, as you you rear back and you just lay it right into the gut of this thing as it bends over, and another mouth out of its mouth pops out, and it looks scared. The mouth has no eyes or ears. Either mouth don't have eyes or ears, but they both look scared somehow. As you just lay into this fucking thing. All right, Rory.
So you said we were bunched up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and swing at 10.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna swing at this thing's head
Okay, with what?
with my great club.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that die.
That was also a natural 20.
Y'all are fucking with me right now, right?
That be a no
Card or damage?
card.
2,
Cards are fun.
3, 4,
Until they're not.
5. Yeah, until they come at you. All right.
Number 4.
Number 4 from which side? So this one?
I was gonna say just pick a number 4.
That works.
This motherfucker.
I would have counted it wrong. I would have got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Honestly, I don't even have Zoom pulled up, so.
This one is just straight up max damage.
Max damage. Okay, so
So
that's
what's the
gonna
max
be,
damage on yours?
That's 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
12 points of bludgeoning damage. It is not happy. Ananias, as you're freaking out about the face hugger, you turn around and you're especially after that first hit, you're like, oh shit! And you already got your fucking crossbow locked and loaded, so go ahead and let her rip.
18 plus 4.
18 plus 4, 22 hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
6
6 points of damage.
plus. Well, I rolled 6 plus.
Plus 2, so 8.
Thank you.
You got it. It's looking hurt. It is not dead though. But however, because Ananias just shot a fucking bolt at this thing, and there are 2 people within its vicinity. So, Austin, odds or evens?
Odds.
It was an even, so it's gonna hit Ira. Ira, as the bolt impacts into its chest, the acid kind of sprays out real quick. Actually, not much better than the time I dealt against fucking Rory. That's gonna be a total of 5 damage. I don't know if you...
3, 4, 5.
And it bolts. It is fucking gone. It is hurting bad. It is moving maybe 5 feet faster than all of you per round, but it is just leaking acid now.
Ananias, seeing this, is now going to start giving making sure it's not leaving her sight while loading another crossbow bolt.
All right. Like I said, it's still 5 feet faster than you guys, so eventually it is gonna get away.
I am on the chase of I'm on the chase of it.
Okay.
while following its trail. By chance, would I be able to cast a spell, not a ranged spell, a spell on myself?
Yeah.
Perfect. I cast Expeditious Retreat, so I can dash.
God damn it.
Also,
Let me
Just-
guess. Expeditious Retreat?
no,
Oh.
I'm wiping the shit out of my face. I just got acid in my face. I don't fucking care.
Well,
But
I was
what
thinking
I'm-
more on like your chest or arm, but I mean, if you want to be permanently disfigured on your face, that's up to you.
It wouldn't be perfect to disfigure. I have plans. Ira's hot. She just needs a little scarring. It's fine. My brain is trying to do the thing.
So Ira now just has like it's like
Yeah.
this splatter right here.
Yeah. But while
That
she's
is kinda
doing
hot.
that, right? While she's doing that, she's fucking just gonna reach over and smack like Rory on the arm as he runs by, and do enhance ability,
Okay.
and give him. We're gonna say Bear's Endurance, which gives him 2d6 temporary hit points.
All right. So go ahead and so just so we know moving forward, Ira, do you want to roll the extra, or do you want the player that you're buffing to roll it?
I go either way. Normally, I have the person that is getting buffed roll it because it makes more sense to me. But
To me, it makes more sense for you to roll it because you're the one casting the spell, but it's up to you guys. However you guys want to roll it from here on out.
I can roll it. That's fine.
All right, so Rory, want to go ahead and roll your extra hits?
Well, I just made it to where I can dash as a bonus action, so but if I'm getting a free hit in, I'm getting a free hit in.
Oh no, you're rolling your extra hit
Hit
points.
Oh,
Pay attention, sir. Pay
2d6.
attention.
well, I mean, I have 27 out of 27 hit points, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that's
now
giving
you're
you
gonna have more.
Oh, okay. What am I rolling?
2d6.
2d6.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, act
Babe, I
like
love
you've
you.
never
I'm nursing-
played this game.
No, I'm nursing my
It's more-
toothache, so I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I was like, it's more the pain that's fucking getting to you at this point.
Okay,
If
so I
we
rolled
have a whole ass
6.
other campaign after this.
Oh, that's right. You guys got 2 campaigns on Wednesdays.
Yeah. Well, no. Yes and no. We have a one-shot today, and
That might develop into a campaign, but even then, I
well,
think Luna's only doing
he said that it's
one-shot.
up to us on whether or not we want to continue. I personally am not going to go beyond the one shot because I've been spreading myself too thin.
Well, luckily enough, I mean, if I get more Patreons, we can kick you guys out eventually. By the way, if there's anyone new out there that is currently watching this, yes, you can be a part of this campaign. If you go to my Patreon, link down in the bio, you know, come on, you know you want to play.
Pluggity plug.
You want to play? I know you do. So what was that roll, Rory? What'd you get?
Oh, for my 10 hit points, that's
Yes.
I rolled 6.
Okay. Alrighty. So Rory just leaves y'all in the fucking dust, and Rory catches up with this fucking thing.
I'm gonna wail on it while we're running after it.
All right.
All right, let's see here. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Maximum damage, 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof. 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Crunch.
Crunch. At this point, I'm faster than it, yeah?
End it.
Oh, okay. I was expecting it to attack you back. 'cause
Y'all
it remembers
rolled
the
2
king and
nat 20s that last
Back to
round.
back.
Like, it was fucking clinging on. Like, it was just
Oh, so it's
barely
dead?
holding on.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna fucking smash its carapace head in.
All right, so as you swing the blow, you smack it in the side of the head and just cave it in.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yep, because there's gonna be acid everywhere. Acid everywhere. That's gonna be 18.
What was that?
18.
18? Alright, so that's half. Is his buff still active, Ira?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Just so I know. Hey, Max, finally. So 5, so 2. No, I think it goes up on damage. Yeah, I think it rounds
for
up.
enemies, it's up. For players, it's down.
Yeah, so
I only
3.
touch my temporary hit points.
No, for me, if it's the same for the bad guys, it's the same for you guys. So if
Okay.
you guys, everyone rounds up on damage.
Okay,
So that's
perfect.
3
Well,
points of
I,
damage.
Yep, it touched my temp hit points. It didn't actually hurt.
Yeah, yeah, it just dipped into the fucking temp. Like, goddamn. Yeah, you guys have essentially destroyed this thing as far as you know.
Yeah, I run up on her and fucking Rory sees, like you said, literally from like the top of her forehead to her chin, just a nice red splotch essentially
Yeah.
from the acid, and she just kicks the fucking thing. You little bitch!
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
I touch your face and give you cure wounds.
Woohoo! How many? It's what? 3 points.
All right, so
That's 1d8 plus 4.
how I'm doing things from now on, if you lose a limb, yeah, you get your hit points back. You don't get a limb back. You still get scarred.
Yeah.
So just so everyone understands how everything's gonna work, you know, especially the new guy, if you lose something, yeah, you'll get your hit points back, but you don't get body parts, and scarring is still a thing. So essentially, Rory, you touch Ira, and it the mark across her face heals up into a gnarly looking scar.
Checks out.
You can
I just
always,
look at him like,
if you want to
"Hey."
get rid of scars or regrow limbs, restoration.
Nah, you know what she looks like. I ain't fucking restoring that shit. It looks cool with that character.
I was gonna say, I look at her, I'm like, well, you were beautiful before, but now you look just badass.
About to say, Ira's gonna look like the kind of chick that makes you scaroused.
You've seen her picture that I used, right?
No, I haven't.
I'll send it to you in a DM quickly. And you'll understand why I'm like, no, this thing looks badass. I ain't fucking no, it's on her face.
Well, I think
This
this
is
is
what I
actually a
think.
good stopping point for the game.
That looks stunning on you, sweetheart.
There's the picture of her. That is her.
Let's take a
That's
look.
why I'm like, nah, dude, like it fits. Let it happen.
Actually, yeah, that does fit perfectly.
Let it happen. It's
I
awesome.
think it's funny she has the same haircut as my wife, but
I wanted that haircut for a hot minute, but I haven't gone as far as shaving the sides of my head.
Yeah.
I've gone an undercut, but I
my
haven't shaved the sides yet.
my wife thought about it for so long, and I was like urging her on. I'm like, fucking do it! Like I'm walking around with a goddamn mohawk. Like I don't do it. You know, it's not like you work somewhere that's gonna give a shit. Fucking full send. And she went in. Her hairstylist is one of the expensive hairstylists. Like it costs like $80
$300
just.
bucks.
No,
plus.
it's $80 just to color it. Just one
that's
color.
cheap.
Just one color.
Yeah, that's cheap.
And that's if she doesn't have to bleach it. I should say a recolor, because normally that's what it costs when she goes in to recolor her hair. But when
cut
she had her
cuts.
hair cut for our wedding, yeah, it cost like $250.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah,
The
tell me
most
about
I
it.
have spent on my hair in one single sitting was $375 with tip. And I absolutely hated how it actually came out because she cut it like almost a bowl cut, and I was pissed the fuck off.
And us
I
men,
got a discount off of it, and it was still that much.
and here us men are with like $35 haircuts. Hell,
Yeah, but the
my
problem with
mohawk,
our
I
hair
just
is
had my
expensive.
wife do it, and she kind of fucked it up a little bit. Just a little. Like right
Yeah,
here,
I-
it don't look right.
I realized
was
I'm gonna have
free,
to like
wasn't it?
just
Yeah.
figure out how to shave Austin's side of his head.
It's not hard.
I have fucked up so
I
many
shave
times with just doing
My
that.
wife and I, we shave each other's hair about every 2 weeks. I do hers, she does mine. Hell, I
Austin's
help my
getting
wife
longer
dye
than-
her hair half the time.
I mean, I've dyed mine recently.
She always has to worry because it's just she has that one side shaved. Actually, it's the side and then it goes down a little bit towards the back. So
Yeah.
it's like that full
DM?
cut. Yes.
I has question for future endeavors.
Yes.
Would it be possible that Annaleus gets her weapons enchanted for more damage of different, like fire, cold?
What's up? How you doing?
Rory?
I'm an artificer. Nice to meet you.
Rory
Can actually so some DMs don't allow artificers to do this, especially since artificers are relatively new to 5th edition. But he has what are they called? They're not called enchantments. What are they called?
Artificer infusions.
Infusions, yeah. Some DMs don't allow them to infuse other people's stuff, but for me, it's like as long as he's still using up that infusion slot, he can infuse somebody else's stuff.
I literally at the start. So the only reason why I didn't infuse any of your items is because I already knew her.
That's why I'm like, I understand, like,
Yeah, you can
Rory
find
and Ira working.
Yeah, you might be able to find another artificer, or you just can try and con Rory into doing that. Or you can just wind up finding magical items. I mean, ask Austin. I throw magical items at my fucking players all the time. By the end of every campaign,
I do
everyone
too.
has at least one magical item. And not just some rinky-dink magical item, like cool magical items. So I guarantee you're going to get at least one as long as you keep paying me.
That's funny.
Hey, I would like everyone to know that as a DM, I do accept bribes. So just saying,
Hey, if like this flame tongue greatsword like just slipped in my inventory, slide some money across the table. I wouldn't be opposed.
I knew I had your crit rules in here somewhere. Damn
just
it!
couldn't remember which one it was.
Yeah, and I couldn't find it on the list for some reason, and it was stupid.
Anyways,
Yeah,
you guys,
Annaleus has a bit of a bonded to her weapons since her mother gave her her hatchet and her father gave her the scimitar.
Hey, don't give away backstory like that. You gotta talk to the players, man. You gotta talk to the players. Role play
I
that
wasn't even
shit.
paying attention,
Role
thankfully.
play that.
Nah, flavor text.
Flavor text. This isn't a video game. Anyways, do you guys have any socials you guys want to drop?
Twitch.tv/Tauros Luna. That's TAUROS Luna. That's where I stream. Check it out.
Actually, I think Danny, didn't you? Yeah. There it is. Danny, you want to drop yours? There it is.
There, it's the same as all platforms. TikTok, Hover, all that fun shit.
True story, bro. Jordan, you have any socials you want to drop, or are you good? I know last time we talked you were good, so. You can find all of my socials down in Linktree below, but you can always find me at DM_Munkie, MUNKIE, over at TikTok. I am very active over there. I stream here whenever the hell I want, but normally Wednesdays and Fridays we play D&D. This is a Patreon stream. So Annaleus is one of my Patreons. He is my first Patreon. So I created an entire campaign just for him. Anybody that wishes to join can join at the $45 tier and above. Whose initiative is it anyways is our Friday night game. That is where me and a bunch of buddies that we met up on Lost World and created a game around them. Austin is in that game 2.
So,
I'm 100% not about to go steal the command I made for him on his channel to put over here.
whose
What on
initiative
earth are you talking
anyway?
about?
Well, so
The
whose
I
initiative,
made for
anyways, isn't technically a
WIIIA
podcast
wasn't my
anymore.
command.
Oh, I know.
So it's now a stream because I got tired of editing, and I didn't want to pay one. I couldn't afford it. But to everyone else,
The fuck is the command?
we love y'all like crazy, and we will see you next time.